everybody, and welcome to this spring break edition of the Signal PopCast, the podcast that brings you exclusive coverage and the latest trends in the entertainment industry. My name is Katherine Rodriguez, and I am one of the producers for this podcast. And today, I am riding this train solo. Yes, that is right. As many of you know, it's spring break, so a lot of the schools are out, and a lot of people are out of town, traveling to the beach, visiting friends and family, and enjoying the time off. But for those of you sticking around Space City this week, there's absolutely nothing to worry about. There's a lot going on in the Houston area, and there's something for pretty much everybody in the family. And that is exactly what we are going to dedicate this episode to, the many spring break activities in the greater Houston area. I'm going to break it down for you, so grab a pen and a piece of paper. Today we'll be talking about a couple events that you cannot miss. These are two events that are going on this week and that you absolutely have to check out at some point. Also, after that, I'm going to go into the different outdoor activities. Then I'm going to talk about the parties for those of you who are looking to celebrate spring break the right way. Then I'm going to talk about some museum deals and some other family-friendly activities. So let's begin. First of all, the two things that you cannot miss this week. Number one, of course, as all of you know, it's the Houston Rodeo. This is the last week of the Houston Rodeo, and you have until Sunday to check it out if you haven't done so. They have a lot of fun and cool activities. They have carnival rides, rodeo competitions, and literally every type of fried food that you can possibly imagine. Actually, on the Signal's website, we have a very helpful infographic that's gonna guide you through the things you need to know before you go to the rodeo. So you can totally check that out as well. But every night after the rodeo that starts at 6:45, artists performing. So this week, today actually, we have J Balvin, which is a reggaeton singer. Tomorrow, March 14th, there's One Republic coming, and I'm actually going to that because I am super excited. The prices are super good. Starting at only $18, you can enjoy the park, the rodeo, and the performances. So on March 15th, which is Thursday, they have Keith Urban. On March 16th, they have Chris Stapleton. On March 17th, they have Brad Paisley. And on March 18th, which is the last day of the rodeo, they have Garth Brooks. Again, this is the last week of the rodeo. There's a lot of people from, everywhere in the country coming to enjoy. So if you're here, you might as well go check it out. Also, this week is St. Paddy's Day. So there's a lot going on, especially this weekend. On Saturday, there's a parade. It's the 59th Annual Houston St. Patrick's Parade at Minute Maid Park. It starts at 12 and goes all the way until 2, and then several bars downtown have their St. Paddy's Day parties. So get ready to drink a lot of green beer, and just for a fun environment. A couple of the bars that are having parties are Lucky's Pub, St. Arnold Brewery, Town Green Park at the Woodlands, and yeah, honestly, it's gonna be a green street on Saturday. I'm talking about Main Street. And then on Sunday, if you want to burn the calories of the green beer, you can run the half marathon at Sugarland Town Square. It starts at 7:15 a.m. and goes all the way until 11 a.m. So also, if you like running and you like going out and you think you can run a half marathon, please be my guest. So again, those are the two things that you cannot miss. And now I'm going to talk about some of the things to do outdoors. So Discovery Green is Houston's downtown park. It's always family fun. And spring break is absolutely no different from March 12th through the 16th from 11 to 4 p.m. Families can enjoy a variety of free activities presented by Shell. They have daily hands-on science, technology, engineering, and maths education program for kids. On Tuesdays, which is today, they have Touch a Truck, in which kids get to, touch the APD helicopter, construction vehicles, and a lot more. Discovery Green, for those of you who don't know or who haven't been, it's located downtown Houston at 1500 McKinney Street. So it's just a fun, since we've had amazing weather, I highly recommend that you go check it out. The Houston Arboretum and Nature Center. If you love the outdoors, explore the trails at this location for absolutely no cost at all. Some of the portions might be closed due to renovation, but there's still plenty of areas to enjoy. You can pack a picnic and just enjoy the beautiful weather that we've been having this week. The park is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to dusk. It's located on 4501 Woodway. So another thing, The Square at Memorial City is a new outdoor venue at Memorial City Mall, and it's hosting a Spring Breakscape March 12th through the 16th. Every morning and every evening features something new, and they have a lot of cool activities, live music, etc. So again, another thing to check out. And last but not least, the zoo. If you have not been to the zoo yet, college students get in for free with a valid student ID. And that includes, of course, the University of Houston and all of its locations, Rice University, St. Thomas University, and Texas Southern University. Now about the parties. Spring break is a time for a lot of people to take their minds off of school and just enjoy. So there's a lot going on. South by Southwest, as many of you know, is the biggest interactive film fest and music fest in Austin, Texas. But for those of you who couldn't make it to Austin, one of the venues in Polk Street is offering a ton of live music. There are bands playing every night, and tickets to the venue are only $8. Doors open at 8 p.m. and the address is 3801 Polk Street. For more information, go on your computer, your phone, and head to South by South Overflow Fest. On Saturday, March the 17th, besides all the million St. Patty's parties that we're gonna have around Houston, there's the 5th annual celebration of beer at 8th Wonder Brewery. This venue is really, really cool. It's a brewery outdoors, so if you have a pet, bring it. This year they're celebrating their 5th anniversary, and they're having food trucks, beer, live music, and you can enjoy all of this for only $35. The party is from 2 p.m. until 10 p.m. Then, whoa, you gotta check this out. The 40th anniversary celebration of Three Birds at Market Square. So the location of Three Birds at Market Square is actually offering its original menu with its original prices from 1978 throughout the 2 first weeks of March. So you have until this Sunday to not only enjoy, the celebration, but also pay what you would have paid in 1978. So it's a lot of fun. The St. Patty's Parade is at 12 p.m. in downtown, and parties go all the way till 2 a.m. Now, the Houston museums. For those of you who just like to enjoy the many things that the Houston Museum District has to offer, the Children's Museum of Houston, the Health Museum, the Museum of Fine Arts, the Bayou Bend Collection and Gardens, Rienzi, the Rosenberg Railroad Museum, the Houston Museum District is free every Thursday. So each museum is free at some time of the day. The Museum of Natural Science is free on Thursdays from 2 to 5. The Children's Museum of Houston is free on Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. The Museum of Fine Arts is free from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., so pretty much all day. The Health Museum is free from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. The Holocaust Museum is free from 2 to 5. The Houston Museum of African American Culture is free from 6 to 8. And the Buffalo Soldiers Museum is free from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. I haven't even been to all the museums in Houston. I feel kind of bad for saying this, but I've been to, I believe, 3. Definitely been to the Natural Science Museum, to the Holocaust Museum, and to the Health Museum, but I have not checked the others out. So this Thursday might be my chance, and why not? Maybe yours too. Now, for the families, this 4 events that I'm going to talk about now are pretty much for people of all ages, but if you want to enjoy a more family-friendly environment, not deal with too many people or too much crowd, you have to check out the Moody Gardens. If you have not done so, there's a lot to enjoy. Moody Gardens has the tallest steel ropes course on the golf course. So it also has a zip line that travels 60 feet above Palm Beach and the Lazy River. I love Moody Gardens. I went there last year with my family, and it was a blast. Also, Schlitterbahn. If you like water parks, Schlitterbahn in Galveston is only $25.99 for adults and $20.99 for children and seniors. The park is open this week from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., so another thing. Now, Galveston Island Pleasure Pier, the amusement park that has a lot of cool things to do, is also open, and they're offering a major deal because of spring break, so you can visit Pleasure Pier, the Kima Boardwalk, and the Downtown Aquarium for a very small price of $90. I know it sounds like a lot, but I'm just saying. You can visit 3 for $90 when one of them is kind of around the same price. And last but not least, we got the jet boat thrill ride, where the entire family can enjoy the excitement of a right angle turns, accelerated speeds, and the Hamilton spin. Tickets are only $30, and you can book them online, so you don't have to do the lines whenever you get there. I know that's another thing you should keep in mind. If you go to any of these events, I highly recommend you get the tickets online because, number one, it's easier. We are the generation of technology, and I can guarantee you, I went to the rodeo on Sunday, and the line to get into the ground, because I didn't even go to the actual rodeo on Sunday, I just went to like the carnival rides and stuff, and the line was massive. So what did I do? I pulled out my phone, purchased the tickets online, showed them at the door, and that was pretty much it. It was, you take off a lot of the weight, and yeah, you don't want to be waiting there, no matter how cold or hot it is. You just don't, you're excited to be in, and that's what I recommend. But yeah, guys, like I said, please take advantage of this week if you're in the Houston area. A lot of the kids are out, so traffic is not that bad. I've actually been driving around yesterday and today, and it's been pretty smooth. Yeah, we don't have any school buses, or, you know, driving on 45 is actually pretty smooth. And in general, the city is just in peace, even though we have the radio. So you still have a couple days to enjoy your spring break the right way. So I wish you guys the best. Get some rest, watch a lot of Netflix, but please don't forget to check these things out, because there's nothing like enjoying the culture of the place you live in this way, especially if we have so many deals going on. But yeah, this is the end, guys. I hope you found everything that I gave you today very useful, and that it helps you have a great spring break, even though you're staying in Houston, because like I said, nobody said that you cannot have fun in the greater Houston area. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Katherine Rodriguez. If you have any questions or recommendations, or if there's anything you would like us to talk about in the future, please email us or comment below, and we will make sure that your voices are heard. And stay tuned, because the Signal PopCast and the Signal still have a lot of things planned for you this semester. It's barely March. You won't get rid of us that easily. Just kidding. Enjoy the break, guys. We will see you super soon.